Hi everyone, I'm Sky, and does something in the fandom seem a little sus to you? Okay, so I want to talk about this topic because I feel it's something a lot of furries struggle with, and that's imposter syndrome. Now, I don't mean the kind of imposter that tries to sabotage others. We have furry Twitter drama to thank for that. What I'm talking about is the mindset I've seen some furries getting trapped into, and that's this form of self-doubt, worrying that they don't deserve a spot in the fandom, or that they'll be seen as some sort of small, irrelevant, or unuseful part of this community. The reason furries can feel like this, and this can happen to literally anyone, is that they feel driven by perfectionism, which overall is fueled by social comparison. And this happens more so with people who have social anxiety because they already have these feelings of low self-esteem and doubt. I think imposter syndrome is increasing pretty fast in today's society because of a number of factors. These factors can vary from things such as follower counts on social media, to how popular a furry is in general. This comparison trap gets so many people caught up in jealousy or envy that will inevitably make them feel low and miserable in the long run. They may start to question things about their own levels of skill or think their personality doesn't shine enough for them to be seen. Take a lot of smaller furry YouTubers for example. I've seen furries get angry at other YouTubers getting more views on their videos, to the point where they're nasty to them online or resent them for literally doing nothing wrong. Another example of this, someone sees a suggestive or sexual fursuit post on Twitter, and it has boatloads of likes and retweets. They say to themselves, "This isn't fair. Why did that post get so much attention and my wholesome or funny post didn't? Why is the fandom becoming like this? Maybe I should make an AD account too to artificially heal my wounded ego and become a glamified whore pup." I've seen people do and say stuff like this, all because of a number they think means something special. And don't get me wrong, I've seen people out there with high follower counts or popularity let this unhealthily affect their ego as well, to the point where they talk down to people like they are trash in the presence of a celebrity or furry god. And it sucks, don't do that. If you get a taste of online fame in the fandom, don't start being a dick to others like they're nothing in comparison. You look like a fool swinging their goo bazooka around and smashing more boxes than an Italian plumber sitting in a corner crying while seeing a fire-breathing turtle experience the biggest breeding session of its life in the presence of a princess named after a fruit resembling an emoji butt. So there are 5 types of imposters out there. We have the perfectionist. And these are people that aim to be perfect. They can't stand something not being as good as they think others could see it as. These people often get upset by small mistakes they make as well. We have the natural genius. These are people that use their talents and skills to get to where they want to be in life. But if they stumble for whatever reason, they can feel ashamed or embarrassed. We have the rugged individualist. And these people aim to success independently, but should they ever need to rely on other people, they can see this as being a good reason to self-loathe or feel inadequate. We also have the expert. People that rely on their vast knowledge and wisdom they have accumulated over the years of study, and if they should fail for whatever reason, they feel like a fraud and overall guilty. And lastly, we have the superhero. This person aims to never stop working and pushes themselves to the limit. They are the kinds of people that will purposely stay late after work for something to prove. So, what causes someone to get imposter syndrome? Well, it depends. There's societal biases towards gender, race and sexuality that can cause it. I am thankful that in the fandom we have a lot of support in those areas, so I don't think people struggle in this area quite as much, but it is most certainly to do with certain comparisons and feelings of entitlement. So how do we improve on ourselves to not feel this way anymore? Because ultimately, everyone by default just wants to be happy, and this certainly is no way to obtain that. You need to first understand that if you keep trying to do more, that you'll only get caught up in a vicious cycle. Instead, try and accept your imperfections as none other than a human flaw that we all have. We're not perfect. Don't compare yourself to people you think are perfect. They're not. In fact, I can promise you they have problems in their own life they're not telling anybody about. We all make mistakes, feel nervous, embarrassed or inadequate from time to time, and that's okay. There's no need to pressure yourself to feel like you can never be less than amazing here and there. But I can promise you that each and every one of you are all amazing in your own unique, fluffy or human way. Hopefully this video helps some of you out there feeling like this. If so, maybe subscribe if you want. Or don't. I mean, I won't pressure you. But I can wait.